Hello, welcome to another video. Today I thought I would share with you my experience with getting my first COVID vaccine, because I thought maybe there are people that are apprehensive about it and they want some reassurance of other people's experience, or maybe you are against the vaccine and you're looking for proof of how bad it is, or you may be living in another country, so maybe you're wondering what things are like in the UK. Regardless of the reasons why you may be watching it, I thought it may be a good idea to share my experience. So I'll start from the beginning. So when the UK government announced that anyone over 18 years old can get the vaccine, soon after I got the text and a letter inviting me to book my vaccine. So I gave it a few days of thought and then I just booked it. So the process was very simple. You just do it online. I needed to enter my details for them to identify me, and then I selected where I wanted to have my vaccine done. And also I was able to book both doses at the same time, so I got 2 appointments straight away. And I could actually get an appointment as soon as the next day, but I left it for a week because I was actually going away for the weekend, so I didn't want to be unwell. So I left it for a week and then I went and got it done. The process of getting the vaccine was super organized, so I had a time to arrive at the center. I walked in, they said you need to go there, and then they told me you need to change your mask, so they gave me a fresh mask. I had to put my mask away, went upstairs, and then people were waiting there. There was lots of people like just throughout the journey guiding you. There was a few ladies with computers on. They said, right, go to desk number 3. I went there, she just typed in some details to identify me and to mark that I arrived, put me on a chair, and then there were like these booths where the vaccines were actually administered, injected, however you say it. So then when it was my turn, I was told to go to booth number whatever. So I went there, and whenever someone got up from a chair, someone was coming to wipe the chair with wipes. I thought that was quite good. The vaccine didn't take that long. Again, just some more typing, some questions from the doctor. I assume he was a doctor, may have not been. And then jab done, gave me some paperwork, and I had to sit down. There were chairs on the other side for people who had the jab done to sit down for 15 minutes, or was it 10 minutes? 10 or 15 minutes, just to see if anything happens, if you get any side effects and stuff like that straight away. So I sat down for the time that they recommended. I thought I'm not risking it because I needed to drive home myself. There was nothing going on with me. But I've seen some people who were led like into a private space because they weren't feeling very well, but I myself was fine. And that was it, thank you, bye. I went to my car and that was done. That was early in the morning, I think it was 10 o'clock or something like that. And then at night I wasn't feeling too well, and it turned out I had high temperature, but it was only like under 38 degrees Celsius, so it wasn't too bad. Like I wasn't worried. I didn't even have any paracetamol. I just thought I let my body process it, I let it deal with it, and I went to bed pretty much, and that was it. The next day in the morning I seemed to be fine. I actually went and played tennis, but then in the afternoon I started feeling so tired and just like flat out. I didn't have temperature, I checked multiple times, but I was just very tired. And then my arm, I was actually happy that I didn't get any sort of bruising or swelling. It just hurt a little bit, like when I moved it or when I touched it, but it wasn't a big deal. Like I was forgetting about it throughout the day. It's just only when it really hurt that I remembered about it, but it wasn't a big deal. Maybe doing some exercise earlier in the day wasn't the best idea. Maybe I should have just let myself rest. Then the third day I seemed to be mainly okay, but I had this headache that was like coming down on the hollow of my head. It was a very strange headache, so I had that for most of the day. And then the next day, so day 4, I had the same symptoms. I just had this weird headache. Apart from the headache, I just didn't really feel myself. Like I was just a bit dizzy and weird, but I was able to carry on with my day, go to work and do everything, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I could tell something wasn't right. And then the following day I was just normal, and I never got any bruising at all. My arm was fine. It started hurting like very quickly. I can't even remember how long the pain lasted for. It may have only been a day or 2, but yeah, it wasn't a big deal, and I tried not to touch it or squeeze it or do anything to my left arm, just to let it sort itself out. So these are all the side effects I got. They weren't too bad. I'm curious to find out what the second jab does to me. Hopefully it won't wipe me out for a few days, because I've heard stories like that. And just for reference, I had the Pfizer vaccine. I didn't really choose it as such. I just went and then I said, oh, which one am I getting? And they told me Pfizer, and I was like, oh, okay. So that's it. That's the whole experience. I hope you found this video helpful and useful. If you did, please leave a like, that will help my channel, and subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me. Let me know in the comments below if you had your vaccine and what were your side effects, because let's not forget that everybody's body is different. So just because my body reacted like this doesn't mean yours will, because we're all different, we'll have different immune systems, we're all different weight, size, background. I'm not a medical professional, so don't be asking me medical questions. This is just my experience. And yeah, don't forget that you may get a temperature for 3 days, or you may not feel anything at all, or maybe you'll be tired for a week. I don't know. This is just how the vaccine affected me, and then again there's different vaccines out there, so that is just my experience, my body's reaction to this specific vaccine. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much if you watched it all the way to the end, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.